How are we all doing? Just you, Merox? Oh, hi, Harrison. You jumping on? We're just gonna duo queue it for now.
It would seem so.
Yeah, I suppose we could. Anyone first? Okay.
Traveling to Volskaya in despair. Attack. Select your hero.
Right. You're on following? Okay.
Our world is worth fighting for.
You remind me of someone. You're so serious, though.
I believe you are mistaken.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
No.
My stream isn't for everyone, and that's fine.
A lovely day for field research.
Piece of cake.
How you doing, Haley?
Poland?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commences. Capture.
Everyone be careful out there.
Just brushing your hair. Alrighty.
Enemy turret's not gonna bother us anymore.
Fire enemy turret down.
Well, we almost had that.
Maybe?
That could have gone better.
Maybe one more bar would have done it, but fortunately we couldn't get it.
We just need to do it again.
Enemy turret's not gonna bother us anymore.
I just ate Warrior's sticky stuff. It was very
Sticky.
hot.
Uh-huh.
It was very hot.
Excuse me. I'd appreciate it if Hanzo didn't penetrate me without permission.
Commence attack on objective.
I could have killed him faster, but fortunately I just
Group up with me.
course, Haley. Consent is important. Zenyatta just smashing his balls all over me. I didn't ask for that either.
Everyone is counting on me.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Gorilla Glue is very strong. You have to be careful with it. Oh, I just used my wall. I can't use it again.
This fight is not over yet.
Yeah, I mean, I bought some makeup, but I'm not really a big fan of it. Seems more effort than it's worth for me.
I usually think that, well, clearly I cannot speak for everyone, but it's just my opinion that I think that women should use the makeup when they go out somewhere or they show up in public.
I mean, it's always their choice whether they want to. Some people look better with makeup and other people don't. Some people take makeup way too far and end up looking a whole lot worse, in my opinion. They just look overly fake. Yeah. I mean, for me, part of it is I have no idea what I'm doing. So it's easier just not to.
It seems like
And my income hasn't been high enough to really support experimenting much with it, since I'd need to buy a lot of supplies, which I haven't really had the money for yet. But yeah, that will change soon, in terms of money at least. Yeah. I mean, really, it's body art, right? It's a form of body art. Normalized body art. And I'm not much of an artist myself. Are we ready for invites? Oops. Okay, good.
Traveling to Mumbai. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Should take my D pill. A sunshine supplement.
Amazing. Let's have some hot cocoa.
For optimal chance of survival, stay in range of my body.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Hiya. Hello.
I've forgotten the Meiny button.
You can always just rebind it.
5, 4.
I use middle mouse because it's easy.
Attackers incoming.
Ah, yes.
Hey, Sticky Dog. You know, it strikes me that I'm getting pretty close to level 13,000 in 65 levels.
This is not the end. Your lifesaver.
Oh, I need to update that, don't I? Oh, I didn't start the chatbot. Oops. Give it a mo and then should be able to do it again. Okay. Give it another mo. Do it a couple more times. Uh-huh. You know, Buttspot hasn't called me Tree Butt or Buttfee yet. Butt level, yeah. Oh dear. You know, I could just for fun create 2 new commands for butt spots specifically. I could do butt level and owl butt, or le butt, owl le butt. And then when it tries to butt the owl level, it'll increment a different counter instead. and then we'll see which one wins out of the 2 buttings. That should be easy enough to set up. Oh dear.
The payload has reached the
That could have gone better.
This is not the end. Hey, 我又回来啦。
Poops on the other team. Not just that, they're on fire, which means they'll be stinking up the place. Ow.
McCree is very low. If you find him, he's dead. Well, he's not dead. You can kill him, and he's dead. No, that's okay.
It's my first game back ever since quitting, so I'm a bit terrible.
All right.
Yeah, no one needs to be good at the game here. It's all in good fun. Well, they're chilling out. Let's see.
Everyone is counting on me.
My on the way button's vanished.
Yeah, you might have to re-customize it. Give it a time between. I don't understand why some people will
I'm here.
not just leave, but announce that they're leaving. Why
The captains.
why should we care if they're leaving?
They want people to change how change whatever they don't like.
As if you've already made up your mind, what's the point? saying anything but okay, bye. Yeah. Right, I've created a bat level and we'll do Howler Bat as well.
Now arriving at Phoenix. Prepare for battle. Select you.
There we go. So if BatBots tries to make up another counter, it won't be made up anymore, it'll actually do something.
Welcome to Greece Regions, but I'm afraid this isn't.
How are you bypassing device firewalls? Localized microbursts of EMPs? Controlled zero-point energy fluctuations?
Stop it.
5, 4,
Hey Bab.
1.
Stop it!
Capture the objective.
Winston just wants to know how somebody.
Winston's just a curious boy.
Learning is essential.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind talking to Winston for hours. Who wouldn't want to talk with talking for real?
Well, yeah.
Owie.
The objective is now.
This fight is not over yet. Amazing.
Taking the objective. A little help would be appreciated.
Amazing.
I'm on fire.
Oh no. There's a chance that the new counters might not work based on how the script works, but I have recently learned a good amount of Python, so I should be able to fix the script so it does actually work
I'm on fire.
at some point if it doesn't just work by itself. Hey Lostrios.
Damage increase. I can take care of myself. Helden sterben nicht.
laser bomb and a Junkrat ultimate. Come on. I'm just a gorilla.
Clearly a very scary gorilla.
I might have
That well is getting quite full up.
fill up the well, fill up the hole.
It would be funny if you actually could.
We
Score. 1.
I am first
Yeah,
to make
doing good
contact
today.
with
Managed to convince my boss to give me more money. So that's always
the-
good.
Convinced.
It didn't take much convincing. I basically said, hey, I want more hours. And he's like, yeah, okay. Because he recognises I'm the only one that does the job right. So I've basically taken on 2 jobs for essentially a full-time wage, and he just announced that he's going to change it, so I need to log in as a different job type so I get more money as well. So I have to log in the system as a chef, even though I'm not a chef, because chefs get paid more. So more money, more hours, that'll work. But it does mean I have to get up at like 5 AM in the morning.
大家都指望着我呢。
Oh,
But I did this to myself because I want the job done properly, and I know the only way that's going to happen is if I do it myself. So the only person I can get annoyed with and the job doesn't get done is myself now. Well, once I start doing that, which will be on Tuesday, what that does mean is I'll have to move my streaming times. So I'll be starting at 4 instead of 6 and stopping at 8 because I'll go to bed around 9, something like that. Now I still live with my mum because I still don't have the money to do it any other way,
Oh, that did really what's wrong.
and it's not really worth it even if I did right now. If I can only pay 200 a month on room and board, that's a superior situation than anything I could get elsewhere for the most part. So I'll stick with that until there's a better option. Especially since I've got a lot of saving up to do. And by a lot, I mean potentially up to 40,000 euros to save. I'm not sure how much that is in pounds yet, we'll find out. But yeah, could be up to that. And that's something that'll need to be paid within a year or 2. But I can get help with that, and then I can pay either Mum or anyone else that's willing to help me with that back. Because, yeah, I do want to pay for it all myself. I just can't at the moment.
Oh, thank you. Yay, excellent.
Yeah. I think for me, it just makes the most financial sense. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with making a good financial decision. I don't really understand the social stigma of it myself. Never have.
Oh yeah, it's your boy Abe.
Just monkeying around.
I'm laughing.
Oh, get in the hole. Just a big slapper. Oh, I forgot to turn on captions. There we go. Word replacements. Okay, let's sort that out. There we go. That should work. So when I say captions, it should spell it properly. Yeah. We got some space. Couple spaces. What battle tag are you on? Okay. That's fine. Hello, welcome to the stream. Haven't played Overwatch in like 8 months. Yeah, I mean, from what I hear, Overwatch 2 was delayed a lot because Bobby Kotick kept coming up with ideas that never worked out. So he'd get the Overwatch team to work on those ideas, but they never really worked. So it wasted a lot of Overwatch 2 development time, basically.
Our world is worth fighting for.
He needs pointing into the sun.
I'm not one for standing around.
Well, Microsoft are gonna yeet him next year. Not soon enough, but it'll get done.
So far away.
The year just started, now we have to wait another year.
You like my advice? Oh, thank you. Is it real? Is the voice coming out of my face? So in that sense, it's real. I don't know what else you could mean.
That's cold.
I've got loads of health, it's fine. You want some alt charge, Haley? I've got plenty here for you.
Soldier kill himself, goddammit.
Oh, Oreo, thank you. Just 4 HP. Red hair, middle-aged lady. Well, I'm nearly 35. I don't know if you class that as middle age.
Biggie. Goodbye, Biggie.
My god, this doofus is balls of steel.
Yeah, I noticed it too. He's just balls deep into this. He's getting away with it.
Thanks.
Which is the best part. He's getting away with it. He's still there. Never mind. He's dead.
I mean, does he have to be dead though? Can I? No, I can't.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, Treefy is my actual name. Yep. So that's the best thing to call me.
60 seconds.
Yep. I'm on me way.
Is it my birth name? No. You don't have to keep your birth name. That's optional. Most people choose to, but some people don't, and that's fine. And I don't know about other countries, but in the UK, where I live, it's a very easy process to actually legally change your name. It's free, and all you need is to state that you'd like to change your name and then have 2 people sign that document. That's it. That's all you need to do in the UK. And then you just have, copies of that document made and then send it off to various places. Some places do require official government ID with that name, but you can apply for official government ID with the deed poll, which is the document of name change. So that's one thing I've done, but I'm still waiting for that to come back from the government, because they've had very long delays because of COVID. I filed at the beginning of November, and last I checked they were processing the applications from the beginning of November, so I should get it soon. I had your last name changed recently. It cost about €1,000. Wow. What country's that?
Lucio just jumped and he
The Netherlands. Okay. Is that one of the countries that has like a pre-approved list of names you have to choose from, or is it more open? I know in the UK the rules are pretty relaxed, as long as it's pronounceable and not offensive, and You're not using it to for financial fraud purposes, or you're not using it to impersonate someone. You can call yourself whatever you want in the UK. So the options are very open. You took your mum's last name. Okay. So you didn't really need to check. That's fair. Oh, don't be silly. That's close enough. So I've got both of the legendaries from this event now. I got both of them earlier in consecutive loot boxes. So I've got all the stuff now. Because there were only 2 legendaries. Except for their week 2 and 3 stuff, of course. That didn't take long.
Arriving at watchpoint, prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I doubt it, Dodgy Daniel. I doubt it. Because that's an attempt. They probably view that as an attempt to try and impersonate a celebrity. Although, from what I saw, the impersonation rule only really applies if you're working in the same industry as someone with the same name who's famous. So for example, if you were a musician and you tried to call yourself Elton John, yeah, they probably wouldn't like that. And you'd be setting yourself up for potential lawsuits and stuff like that. So it's not a good idea.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers in contact.
Yeah. A lot of people don't realise how easy it is to change your name in the UK. Sure, it's a bit of faff, because although the actual name change part is easy, it's all the paperwork you have to do after to let everyone know and make sure that they're using your name correctly and not using your old name and all that kind of stuff. But most places make it very easy. In fact, when I changed my name, there were a lot of places I could just log on the website and type a few things, click a few buttons, and there you go, it was done. And that included things you wouldn't necessarily think it would be possible to do that with, such as electoral roll for when I vote in elections. I could change that online the same day. And my tax information, I just logged on the tax website and updated it all same day. So some of the government stuff is super easy and super quick.
I have to get back in the fight.
Yeah, if you worked at a gas station and wanted to call yourself Elton John, you could. Because you're not trying to pretend to be Elton John, right? You're just using the name, and that's fine. No one can accuse you of trying to impersonate someone you're not even attempting to impersonate, right? Just because you got the name of a famous person doesn't mean you're trying to pretend to be them.
I'm gonna rename myself Elon Musk.
Yeah, we got one more group spot right now. Thanks for the follow, by the way.
I have to get back in the fight.
A person called Mercy playing Mercy. Actually living up to their name. You don't see that very often. They're usually playing a different hero altogether. I know, I got squished.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I have to get back in the fight.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
Heroes never die. Fire at will. Amazing. This is not your time. Thank you.
Let me invite you.
Winston, why me? Why did you attack me? Why?
Well, they had to attack someone.
Don't know why.
Just attack the old man, it's fine. You know?
I killed myself.
Don't do that. That's for the enemy to do. Just making their job easier.
Hey, 我又回来啦。Heroes never die.
Oh dear.
Play of the game. Triple kill. your defenses. Select your hero.
Fixed.
Our world is worth fighting for.
You have to go? Okay.
Suppose I'll be patching you
Have a
up
good one.
as usual.
Thanks for joining.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
The world changed after the crisis. It is overdue for a new test.
I can't wait to get started. 你好。Hello. A most
Hey there.
impressive display.
5, 4,
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
I'm taking care of
Oh no. Did the piggy really fit through that hole?
Wait for me. This is awesome. This fight is not over yet.
I'm still spinning. I'm not.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Did I read something of them restricting Hammond's grapple time to 6 seconds or something?
When you respawn, the cooldown starts immediately. And if you hold for too long, it will automatically untouch.
Right. So
So
if you like get booped off and you try to hang on, if you don't get up within 6 seconds, you'll just die. Yeah, okay.
Some assistance. 这样可以挡住他们。冻住，不许走。
oh, the octopus flying.
Lollies for everyone. Ice lollies, you know, not the other kind.
over yet.
Welcome to Poop Room. He's one. Touch him. Yes.
Meteor strike time.
Taking a resin.
I found it.
不洗澡。
Have some punch.
I'm out of here.
Just miss every shot. Stop it. Myra's squirting at me too much.
大家都指望着我呢。
This up. I killed the maid by accident. I was just rolling back the health back and it didn't mean to kill anyone.
Well, accidental limbs are fine.
Now I killed myself.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Yeah, good old. I don't think that you can actually spray the snowman ice block. I don't think that's actually possible. You can spray the normal ice block, but it doesn't look like you can spray the snowman one. Might try again. That didn't set on the fire properly.
That could have gone better.
There we go.
That maid was clearing my poop when I pooped her into it. I love how that works.
Oh, that was.
Amazing.
60 seconds.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, no thanks.
Much better. 冻住，不洗澡。
Not sure how I didn't get sliced there. Maybe the Genji is just as bad as me. Or at least half as bad. I don't think I ever got a 4K with Genji's blade or better.
Play of the game.
So yeah.
I don't think I've successfully played with this Genji Foster.
So I just looked at my comments on my YouTube. I saw a comment that my channel had died or something because I wasn't playing Overwatch. I'll find it now.
Traveling to Nepal. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
And there's a comment here saying, BTW, stop deleting this comment. And it's the first time I've ever seen that comment. So maybe he was being really rude and it was just automatically deleting his comment. I don't know.
Our world is worth fighting for.
We shall prove ourselves in glorious combat.
I grow tired of waiting.
Since I returned to Overwatch, I have been updating my level document. I did a little bit of backward extrapolation to try and get a rough idea of everyone's progress during my break. So at least it looks somewhat complete, rather than big gaps.
That could have gone better.
So yeah. By the looks of it, the only one that's really leveled up anywhere near a decent amount consistently is the second place. I think second place. And even so, they only managed to do about 300 levels in 5 months. which isn't too bad considering, you know, a lot of people take a year or more to get 300 levels. I think at my peak, when I was leveling the most, it would take me about a month to get 300 levels. But that was me playing pretty much as I physically could, which ended up being about 10 levels a day, maybe a bit more. So yeah, it's pretty tame in comparison to my highest. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that these days with my schedule, especially with it changing soon.
You suck right now. Enemy right now.
Taking the objective! Join me in glory! Get behind!
Time to go.
Oh, come on. That attack shouldn't hit you if you're flying.
Did he charge you?
No, he hit the floor.
I'm on fire!
You know, birds don't care about earthquakes.
I wonder if they can still feel them. I mean, some of them like have electromagnetic, you know, sensory input. I wonder if it affects the electromagnetic you know, waves of the earth when there's a big earthquake. Might jiggle a bit.
She hardly listens to their advice.
Teleporter online. I have opened the file.
Close enough to res at least.
Well, that was my ult. I hope you enjoyed it.
How much is there?
Amazing! Amazing! Till Valhalla. Sorry. Still need you.
You have my thanks.
Reality bends to my will.
No.
I got till Valhalla.
Victory.
Ah, yes, that's a good word. More XP.
Play the game.
But my double boo! Come on!
Double.
Of course Lucio's gonna be better than mine.
It's funny just reading comments of people just arguing over stuff on the internet. Always a good source of entertainment. Especially when both sides are wrong. Not in this case, but those are the most entertaining ones.
Traveling to Hanover. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Our world is worth fighting for. You know, Anna, there are procedures we could look into to repair your eye.
You're very kind. But I'm comfortable with who I am now. It's easy.
I'm guessing there's no chance we can take care of this quietly, is there?
Anyone wanna accompany me up here?
Understood. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack on this. Ultimate capture objective.
Well, Widow's dead, I guess. I think Bastion hurts. Bastion hurts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coding module charging.
Life routine at objective A captured.
civilization.
Commence attack on objective B.
Oh, really, you almost. Oh my god. If I wouldn't be attached that hook to the wall, I swear to god.
No! I wanted to block that. Well, I can do that. Ah.
Oh.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
That could have gone better.
Changing position. Walk it off. My ultimate is charging.
Excuse me. Ah, there it is. Found the thing. I was doing. Well, thanks for trying.
Rendezvous at my position.
That could have gone better.
Oh,
Group up with me.
Drunk is dead again.
Group up at my position.
Up quickly, Nudo.
Group up with me.
Enemy seen. 动住，不许走。
Get ready. Duplicating right arm.
get him!
I'm on fire.
I'm securing.
Everyone is coming.
My HP is looking rather small.
Nano boost at minute.
Taking objective.
Why would you do that?
Just because.
有本事就过来。
Here's one.
Oh. Mercy did.
Oh,
That was a very good attempt, but an unfortunate wake-up call.
To be fair, before the break, they succeeded a lot more often than they failed. That's why I'm a crazy member.
动住，不许走。
Ah,
The widow
aw.
is touching me.
I mean, could be worse.
Everyone is coming on me.
Nano boost is charged.
Enemy sniper present.
Walking dog.
My ultimate is charged. Rendezvous at my position.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard. My ultimate is almost ready.
60 seconds.
Be reasonable. Team, our hard work will be for nothing if we don't attack now.
Duplication initiated.
不许走！
Oh. Rude. Someone who wants to get muted. Well, I can help. I like how that chat spam doesn't even work.
Welcome to Jungle. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Our world is amazing. Let's gather some valuable data on this mission. Let's have some hot cocoa.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Amazing.
What's in 60 levels?
1. Attackers incoming.
Final push to 5k. Nice. I don't remember much about when I hit 5k. That was a long time ago.
A really long time ago.
Yeah. Don't even remember what year that was. Probably 2018. No.
The payload has reached the channel.
I have to get back. Amazing!
My ultimate is charging. My ultimate is charging.
Helden sterben nicht.
I could use some assistance.
Heilstrahl aktiviert.
冻住，不许走！
No one can hide from my sight.
Anomaly. Yeah.
Anomaly.
Just distract them for a bit. How did that dragon still get out?
Ah, head of the
I wonder what will happen first. 5k or 13k. Because I'm about the same amount of levels away from 13k.
You better watch your step.
No one can hide from my sight.
Enemy returned.
How rude.
Amazing!
This is not your time.
Stopped.
瞧瞧这个。
Echo here.
Briefing is dead. Calm down.
It's fine. Oh, thank you. Hey, Miriam. How you doing?
No one can hide from my sight.
Really hate that fact that Lucius can ult while he's under my ultimate. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
his ult in mid-air, like, come on.
Nice.
Focus my target.
Oh, interesting. Hey, good day.
Now entering. Prepare your defenses.
Just learnt it's possible to put people on monitored and restricted status in the Twitch chat. Monitored means their messages will be published to chat but be flagged for mods to look at, so it helps mods monitor that user, make sure they're not misbehaving. And restricted users will only be shown to mods, so it's a way of them still chatting but having to be moderated personally by the mods. So I suppose that's on the path to a ban if they don't immediately reform, I suppose. So that's an interesting way of stepping up from full chat usage all the way up to a ban, rather than just being one or the other. Yeah, change happens. The more things change, the more they stay the same at the same time. Yeah, that wasn't too long ago. Butt boy, butt. Yeah, good one, butt spot. Yeah, now it's streaky. Streefy everywhere. I kept my last name? No. I changed that too, because why not? I changed all of it. Why settle for a little when you can have a lot, you know?
Into the iris.
Yeah, blue. I found a trap. Oh dear.
Tactical visor activated.
Has much changed for you, Exy?
I'm stuck in a trap. I'm stuck in a trap. Look.
Betting what on? The voice?
Streefy, that's a bad place to sleep.
I know, it's not very safe. But it's, you know, where I ended up. So... the voice is just my voice now. That's the one coming out my face. Yeah, I know. But things change.
Wait for me.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I've always been a fairy.
Keep working until the end.
Amazing.
Since I knew what a fairy was, which was a long time ago.
Overtime, point lost. Every single time.
The payload.
I think overtime was actually the same. Either just lose the point.
My ultimate is charging.
My ultimate has the same name as the company that made the game. And look, they're all on fire. They could do with cooling down. Yeah, well, as long as you're willing to make the change or get used to it, then more than welcome to stay as long as you want to. it's not for everyone. Some people don't like the idea. But yeah, that's a choice. Everyone can make for themselves.
If they don't like it, they can go somewhere else.
Yeah. Plenty of other streams on Twitch and elsewhere. This one is mine. Yeah, same. I reckon I'm a lot more tolerant than most people. Even people that are really, you know, nasty. I still try and understand them and try to figure out why they are the way they are. I feel like that's the best way. Because in the end, everyone's still human. They got to where they are somehow. Sometimes it's fun to try and figure out what happened. I mean, essentially, I'm still the same person. It's just, you know, I'm embracing my identity more than I used to. That's all. That's the only thing that's really changed. Like all the same things and talk about all the same things and everything. So anyone that really enjoyed my stream before will have no problem enjoying it now. So I don't see why I should hide any part of my identity, really. So I'm not anymore.
Oh! Can't reach it.
Yeah, there was a lot of disappointment in the community about the lack of skins. But considering what's happened in the last 6 months, I can understand why. And Blizzard have made a commitment to release more legendary skins this year than any other year in the past, in the history of Overwatch. So they are going to make up for it by the sounds of it, which is good. Yeah, it'd be good to see. One thing you have to bear in mind is that skins take around about 6 months from concept to completion. So if they're saying that now, that means those skins are already in the pipeline, so they can feel confident in saying that. So it's pretty much guaranteed that we are getting a lot of legendaries. Whether that's loads more than we're used to or just a few more than we're used to, we'll have to see.
Is the next event archives or anniversary?
Anniversary is usually around May, because that's when the game came out, and archives is usually April or March. So yeah, archives will be next, and then we'll get anniversary after that, sort of mid-May.
Traveling to Dorado. Prepare to attack.
Oh, where did Haley go? Taking a break? Okay, Haley, yeah. Rest up.
Our world is worth fighting for.
How has it gotten much higher? Just through practice. The thing is, with voice, the only thing that can change your voice is testosterone. Testosterone basically stretches out the vocal cords and makes the voice deeper, but that's the only thing that can actually change your voice chemically, from a chemical perspective, right? So people assigned male at birth and trans men don't have to ever worry about having a deep voice. It'll just happen for them. Trans men that take testosterone, that is, their voice will naturally deepen. For people who are female assigned at birth and trans women, if they want a higher voice, they have to practice. That's the only way. I say that, but there is the surgery option, which isn't always necessary, but basically for surgery they'll just use some permanent stitches and undo the work of testosterone by stitching part of the vocal cord shut. So basically restoring the vocal cord size to what it was before testosterone. And that does the job. So either voice practice or surgery are the two options, really. Surgery is something I might look into if after like a year or two I'm still not happy with where my voice is, because it's a very simple procedure and involves very little recovery time. So it's certainly something I could do if I feel it's necessary, but it's definitely something I'm going to wait on for a while. I want to give myself time to see if I can get there on my own. Because I've seen plenty of examples of people just using practice to get their voice very feminine, and some of them sound really good and they've never had surgery, so I want to give it a good go. And from what I've heard, it's not a good idea to get it before you get any kind of cosmetic work done on your trachea, right? So I'm definitely not going to do it before I've had any cosmetic work done, which is something I'm planning. But I have to wait a while for that, until I've taken hormones for long enough, because they do a lot of work by themselves. No, not really, no. I have a good amount of conscious control over my voice. There are times when my pitch drops a bit too much, but I'm always, at the moment, I'm always putting in conscious effort to try to keep it up. and I felt that going back to streaming would be a good way of practicing more. Just one of the main reasons why I came back. Not the only reason, but one of them. Because I felt that when I wasn't streaming, I wasn't really talking enough, either at work or at home, to really get in enough practice. Because that's the only way I'm going to get there, get where I want to be. Just practice, practice, practice. A lot. Until I'm happy with it, really. Can I still do my old voice? I probably could, but I don't want to. Not anymore.
That could have gone better.
I've got absolutely no desire to do it ever again. And anyone who wants to hear my old voice can always go to my older videos on my channel. Those still exist. That voice is in the past.
What was his name?
I think we'll have a short break and then we'll get back to it. Yeah, I mean, as long as I practice my voice consistently enough, which so far I've been doing, eventually I won't have to think about it at all. And it will just become second nature. But until I'm where I want to be, I'll be continuing to put effort into it. And then once I'm there, I'll be, trying to maintain that as much as possible until I feel that it's not necessary to put conscious effort into it anymore. Yeah, it's a long process. It'll take about maybe 6 to 12 months, the whole process. We'll get there, and near the end of that process I'll be investigating my facial surgery. Anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes and then we can do some more. Okay. Let's do some invites again. Anyone else want to join? Oh, looks like my friends list is getting a bit full. See what I can do about that.
Mine too, not gonna lie.
3 months. Almost a full month. 27 days. That'll do for now. Yeah, we'll do that one as well. All right. Let's carry on. Have I had all the jabs? I have, yes. I think I had my booster on the 4th of January, I think it was. And
We are in South America.
Worth fighting for.
50 ping, yes.
it didn't really affect me a huge amount, I don't think. Booster. I felt a little bit drained. But yeah, that's about it.
In the desert, the cheetah lives for 3 years, and the camel.
Oh, yeah? Over 200 ping.
I have 60.
The cheetah lives for 3 years, and the camel lives for 2 years.
Ping doesn't really matter. I can still have fun with the shark.
Impossible. An enemy returns. Enemy turret ahead. Enemy turret destroyed.
Good.
Watch this.
Oh, no.
Get here.
Oh no. Got it stuck again. Oi.
Everyone is counting on me. Amazing.
Healing it up. Enemy turret here.
Amazing.
I need to update my level again. they made Ash's bell a lot louder for Bob? Because it sounds like it.
Bob, my ultimate is charging.
My ultimate is almost ready. My ultimate is almost ready.
Oh yeah, I broke the shark. I forgot. I don't know why I still find that funny. Bidding. I don't know where the Symmetra went. It just vanished. Shark is just very stuck.
You seem familiar.
Time to cool off.
I killed you before.
Yay!
Tactical visor versus point. Tactical visor activated.
To cool off. Time to cool off.
Oh no. Here got golden limbs.
I got bronze of suck.
It doesn't matter really. As long as you're having fun, that's the important thing.
I got broke.
That was just rude. How many hours am I now? Still 33 to go.
Now arriving at Yijang Tower. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Our world is worth fighting for. I'll enjoy the quiet while it lasts.
You don't take a hint, do you?
Nice.
Stay down when you're beaten. Barrier activated.
5, 4,
ran out of pudding.
You think how do you have 11,000 hours?
Huh?
If I can't read in Portuguese, how do you have 11,000 hours? I don't speak Portuguese, but I can understand a few words.
I can't really understand what you're saying. It's very muffled.
Ow.
Amazing.
I am capturing the objective. Try and stop me.
Amazing.
No! That's not amazing.
Everyone is counting on me.
I swear, I think PC disables even my sense, far from the outer end. I don't move like I used. I don't know. Amazing. Ow. Nice. Amazing.
Everyone get on the objective.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Doomfist.
Amazing. Amazing. Amazing.
I feel the warmth of the iron.
Piece of cake.
Trevis Pat.
Hey. Thanks, Silkane, for the resub. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Amazing. Amazing.
I'm hearing that, May, a lot more than seeing them.
Best round lost.
Amazing.
My will made real. Score 0-1.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, if I thanked you then as well, you got 2 mentions for the price of 1, so that's good value.
Amazing. Amazing. You.
Yeah, I think you did, Harrison. I think you're one of 3 people that didn't cancel your sub, so thank you. Everyone else cancelled on me, which I understand, since my break was indeterminate. Welcome back, Hayley.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Score.
Ooh.
I believe that you could find peace if you were to search within yourself. What is tranquility but stagnation?
Are you finished?
No.
Amazing!
5, 4,
Amazing!
1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
I'm on one insane.
Amazing! 起来吧
Amazing. Ouch.
I know, the other The other May switched off to Junkrat. I was having fun just spamming amazing with the other May.
Amazing fun. Oh.
Is that tea fair trade? Is that still a thing? Organic is a fairly meaningless word when it comes to food products. Doesn't really mean anything. Any company can just put organic on their product. Doesn't mean anything. Fair trade means something, but not organic. I think genetically modified crops have been unjustifiably demonized. Because in essence, every single crop we use is genetically modified, if not deliberately, and specifically through selection over time, right? Artificial selection. Yeah, exactly. If you look at like original bananas or original watermelons or anything like that, you wouldn't want to eat any of it because it's just mostly plant material that you can't digest and doesn't taste any good, right? It's like bananas. They used to have seeds in, but they've bred out the seeds because it's just makes a better product, right? So essentially, all those bananas without seeds are all clones of each other. So if a disease breaks out, it wipes out everything in the area because there's no genetic diversity at all. So it all just dies. So they have to be very careful with that sort of crop. Very careful.
Entering prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
How many hours will I be working now? If you're talking about my job, I've voluntarily taken on a 6 a.m. start until 1 p.m. in order to make sure that all the work gets done properly, because until now I could only do the front or the back, right? Either the front of the restaurant where all the guests are, or the kitchen area. I only had time to do one or the other, and whichever one I wasn't doing just didn't get done properly, and it always pissed me off. And today the guy that had just been recently recruited only a few days ago just got up and left an hour and a half into his shift because he just couldn't be asked, couldn't be bothered to do the job. They just left. So I just got sick of it and said, hey, boss, you know, his actual name, I think the only solution is for me to do both jobs, and since I can't do them both simultaneously, I'll have to just come in earlier and do both. And yeah, he seemed to think that was a great idea because he knows my quality of work is to a high standard, and he said to me he'd be happy to give me 40-50 hours if I wanted them, because he knows my work is to a high standard, and the only way it's going to get done to that standard is if I do it. And he doesn't want to waste any more time recruiting either, so it's the only way it's going to get done. And I'm going to feel a lot better about the whole thing because I won't have to worry about someone else doing a terrible job, because I'll know exactly what kind of job has been done because I would have done it. So it works out for me as well. I get paid a lot more money. It's close to a full-time income. I think it works out to something like 18,000 a year, something like that, which works for me. It's close to what I was after. So, and not only that, I confirmed with my boss that I get a meal included because I work enough hours to get a meal. So free food at the end of every shift, which is nice. And restaurant quality food as well, not fast food garbage. So that'll be nice.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Yeah, it's a lot better than what I was on, which was 15 to 20 hours a week. It's going from that to 35, so that'll definitely help. Does mean I'll probably be a lot more tired from work. So I will try to do 4 hours a day, but yeah, if I can't manage that, I'll do 2. I don't want to quit streaming. I want to keep it going. But I've got to take care of myself first. Well, at least we got something. May not have been a win or any cards. We got play. You got COVID? How's it been? with if you've been fully jabbed and it's Omicron, should just be a bit of fatigue and stuff, right? Yeah, that's good. Because I know Omicron doesn't really affect you a huge amount compared to other varieties. And if you've been fully stabbed, then that should knock a load more off it as well. So that's good. I felt rather fatigued about a week ago for a couple days. But I took tests and they never came back positive. So I don't know whether that was COVID or whether it was just something else. But I just felt super drained for a couple days. I don't know what it was.
It's an honor fighting by your side, man.
I got COVID twice.
Twice?
Yes.
Wow. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Any long-term effects?
No taste for like a month or so.
But nothing apart from that?
Yeah, the second time it was stronger. The first one
Right.
didn't have much else. I was like sick for probably like a day. But when the second one, I had a headache, no smell, no taste. Also, the smell was new because it didn't happen the first time.
Right.
Apart from that, yeah, at night, I wasn't feeling very well at night, and also waking from when I woke up. Musical. My muscles weren't like working very well.
Right.
Sometimes they hurt, sometimes not. It was kind of weird. And this was like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago or something. Dude, I can't remember. Everything okay.
Yeah, it's good you didn't get any, proper full long-term effects. Because, yeah, I've known someone who got long COVID, and that's not nice at all. Just headache and fatigue and throw it up once, yeah.
No one can hide from my
Monkey slow.
Oh! Excuse me, I'm playing with a wheel. Oh, wait. Oh!
Oh no.
I know.
This fight is not over
Behind you.
Wee. No, not a very good tire.
The mercy flow.
Oh, there we go. I got him. Eventually. Ooh. Nice. Nice to have a week off and not do anything. Yeah.
Someone behind you.
I booked off a week in February before my chat with the boss. I did that like last week. So that's one downside of me doing both. It means because I'm doing 2 jobs, when I take time off, that's 2 jobs not getting done instead of 1. But they'll figure something out. Since my time off would have been approved, because, you know, worker rights aren't terrible in the UK. Holiday time is respected for the most part, unless you're working for a terrible company that doesn't care, and then they can get in a lot of trouble. So it's worth knowing your rights and all that. Still haven't changed my name. I know my boss has done as much as he can. Try and fix that, but still annoying. So I get the week of Valentine's Day off. I don't know if I can do anything with that, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, a week or 2 ago I checked my holiday time and I was quite surprised to see I had like 40 something hours. So I booked a week off and used them all in that week.
Our world is worth fighting for.
At the time, that would have been over twice what I'd normally be paid in a week for not working at all. But with the new changes, it'll still be more, just not as much more. So that's alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1.
What's the dating scene like for me now? Still difficult, especially, you know, early transition. I'm not going to worry too much about it for now. Not until after I've got my face done. Once I've got my face done, it'll be easier to pass, and then it should be easier in general. So I'm not going to worry too much about it until then. I'll still be out there, but yeah, I'm not going to put too much effort into it yet. I mean, to be fair, the person I'd want to end up with would be the kind of person who'd accept me now. So yeah, it's still worth looking, but for me, I'd feel more comfortable looking after I look more the part, if that makes sense. And yeah, there is no need to rush. I'm already mid-30s, so another couple years, if I need that, won't really make a difference.
Attack the objective. Attack the objective. Point is mine, brother.
Setting up on the objective. I'm taking the objective.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Amazing. 动住，不许走。动住，不许走。
Well, at least I killed the junk rat.
I am the dragon becomes me.
Amazing.
Ooh. Ah! Damn it.
That could have gone better.
Piece of cake.
Sick.
Hey Jake. Thanks for the 18-month resub. Appreciate it. Thank you.
We can do it together.
Yeah, that's like 1 month, 18 times. Indeed.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2.
Teleporter
Capture
online.
the objective.
How you doing today? Dead. Tai Chi was tiring. Right. Was it productive at least? Arm and leg locks. Okay. That looked a bit buggy. I'm gonna have to try that again. With 200 ping, that isn't easy, so I might mess it up. Oh, yeah, not quite. We got beer on the way home. What's your beer of choice? Damn it. Yeah, that isn't working with that much ping. Fosters. Okay. I know pretty much nothing about beer, so okay.
That could have gone better.
Yeah. He told me I should just log in the system as a chef starting next week, because chefs get paid more. Not because I'm doing chef's work, right? So yeah, that's good. It's not a massive pay bump, but it's better than nothing. Tastes like piss? How much piss have you drunk? None yet? Are you gonna finish your coffee and eat some food first? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, don't drink piss, kids. There's a reason your body gets rid of it. I'd be quite impressed if I saw a bear grilling. Be a very skilled bear. Don't know anyone who has a pet bear. Yeah. I mean, humans aren't very smart. We're destroying our own environment.
Our world is worth fighting for.
Once the mission starts,
Knocking them off.
no more messing around.
Look how much latency I've got.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Gross. I remember when this map first came out, there was a bug that sometimes when you went out into space, your sound would just be permanently quiet, as if you were still in space. Even between maps. It would just mess up until you restarted the game. Yeah. I'm not sure how they messed it up that badly, but yeah.
Hey, 我又回来啦。
Helden sterben nicht.
Let's see if it past this. 动作，不许走。
I blocked myself in and then used my ult by accident.
Tactical visor activated.
Wait for me.
Okay, Jake.
This fight is not over yet.
Ooh, that's me. Okay. Ooh. That's 3 diamond borders, max diamond borders, and a max plat border in the same game. Nice.
You're back to Europe.
Ooh, okay. Less ping for me, more for you. I was expecting the other team to be all bronzes just for the lols, but no. They're pretty high level too, except for one of them.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Let's get to it already. Give it your all.
I wonder how it chooses which server to put us on. Or it keeps switching around.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Yeah, a bit overextended there. Mr. Windhelm. Hello. Oh. Aha! Stupid disc. Oh. Frisbee. Hey, Vinny. How you doing? What happened to Tree Boy? He turned into me. How am I? Yeah, doing well. Just nice to get back to streaming Overwatch.
This fight is not over yet.
The payload moves towards our desired
Ooh, got the mercy. VR chat. Not at the moment. I get a bit too socially anxious for that sort of thing.
Get over here. Okay.
Get in there. My ultimate is almost ready.
Coalescence is charging. Group up with me.
On the move.
I did try to do it once and I just ended up noping out of it before I even talked to anyone. Yeah, I know. But still.
This fight is not over yet.
Get over here. Everybody come.
Maybe one day. I'm not gonna rule it out.
Wait for me.
My ultimate is ready. Group up here.
It really depends on what my new streaming schedule will look like once I'm settled into my new hours and whether I feel like I can fit it in. And then decide how to fit it in, either doing like a VR chat day every week or doing a bit every stream, or yeah, I'd have to figure all that out too. No, I don't own any VR equipment right now either, so I'd need to get all that stuff really if I wanted to do it properly. I know you don't need it, but if I was going to do that, I want to do it properly. And I don't want to keep spending lots of money here, there and everywhere, because I need to save up a lot of money. Yeah, for now, Mars. I don't know what the future will hold, but for now. You could just hear me saying amazing in the background. One of the things I do want to do with some of my money is spend a bit more on the VTuber stuff, like motion detection thingies, and maybe an iPhone for the facial tracking, and a better model. I think those things are stuff I've thought about doing for a long time, so I want to do those. Vinny, do you want to play?
I don't know what happened. Like the game kicked me and said like it was a typical like internet disconnection, but it wasn't.
Yeah. Get random.
And then when I entered the game, it said voice chat disabled, but it's not.
Huh.
But voice chat disabled not because I was like banned or something. It was if the problem persists and contact, I don't know what.
Weird.
Yes. Really weird. Meiks B now.
So yeah, I've got some plans. I mean, when I get my model redone, I'd like to get it suitable for VR chat as well. So when I go into that, I've got a model ready for when I can put my own model in, because I know there's like a reputation system or something, and you have to get a certain level to use your own model. So I'll sort all that out. But yeah, I don't want to go overboard on spending for that sort of thing, because I need to pay my mum back for all the stuff she paid for me early on. I think I owe her about £2,000. So that'll take a few months to pay her back, which I want to do first before I do anything else. And then I'll buy a few things that I've wanted to buy for a while, and then I'll probably save the rest up for a long time. You can do it AFKing? I didn't think you could. I did watch a few videos on how to do it, and people said you could just visit some public lobbies for a while and just friend a load of people and you just get the rep. I did find some videos which say you could do it AFK, but I found a lot of comments that saying it doesn't work anymore. But yeah, if you've got experience, then yeah, let me know. Because, yeah, it would be nice to get into it, but I haven't been able to do it yet, because I get a bit too intimidated by the whole thing and give up before I start.
Locking down the objective. Rally to me.
Yeah, I do. I need a chaperone.
Experience tranquility.
A wing person.
It is time to act.
I can't wait to get into the fight.
I've just never done very well in social settings with a whole bunch of people I don't know. I tend to just keep to myself in those kind of situations. But yeah.
Damage amplified. Wow.
Even when I went to a family event like a week ago, I struggled to talk to many people. I tended just to hang around a lot. Just watching people have conversations.
Enemy draw.
I need basically a social butterfly friend who's willing to, you know, take me round and introduce me to people and just help me out. You know, making conversation, because I'm really bad at that. Probably one of the reasons why I haven't been so successful with streaming as I could have been, because I'm not very socially competent. I find it difficult to remember details about people. It's really hard for me to get to know people because my brain has a hard time actually holding on to all that information. It says social stuff. No, you don't need that. I'm just going to delete it for you. It's gone. Excuse me. I needed that. It's quite irritating. Yeah, but the thing is with notes is I'd need a system that's easy to add, modify and access anytime, anywhere. And I don't know of any such system that would be as flexible as I'd need it to be, really. It would need to be pretty much attached to my brain for it to be any use. So otherwise I'd, like, if it was an app on my phone, for example, I'd have to pull out my phone, unlock my phone, find the app, open the app, scroll to the person I'm wanting to remember something about, read all the stuff to try to figure out what it is I need to remember, and there we go. For a regular person, it's just think about it, there we go. Right? So if I was doing it, if I had that system, I'd have to constantly be picking up my phone and adding stuff in, and it would take so much time away from actually, you know, playing the game and interacting with the stream. It's not practical. The only real way forward is for me to just forcibly learn those skills, and I don't even know if I'm physically capable of doing that, but I need to at least try.
It's not my preference to see to matters personally.
I know in theory I'm smart enough to learn those skills. It's just I don't know if my brain is wired up in the right way to fit those kind of skills in there, right? I mean, essentially all this social interaction I do has to be just brute forced over time, in a way that most people do effortlessly, you know. My social memory is very small in size and capacity and bandwidth. I've never really been able to maintain more than a very small number of friendships at any one time, because my brain just doesn't work in a way that allows me to do more than that, because it starts filtering stuff out. So the number of friendships I've lost because my brain has just discarded the need to maintain those friendships is immeasurable at this point.
Much better. I'm on the objective. Come join me.
I don't really know how mechanically it works, why I just don't retain those kind of details as easily as other people will. It's of course something to do with the autism, and autism in general is a social disorder, one that varies a lot between people. So essentially the social part of the brain isn't wired up as strongly as other people's, and for some people it's barely wired up at all, because some autistic people are so autistic they don't even speak or communicate in any meaningful way because their brain just doesn't work that way, right? Doesn't see the need to do it. And one thing I have noticed recently with myself, I don't know if it has anything to do with the hormones, but I've been more conscious of my brain just not acknowledging social stuff, like conversation, specifically in things like Twitch chat and voice calls, group voice and stuff like that. I realise that there's conversations going on, but my brain isn't registering that they're important, and I notice that. I notice the fact that my brain is just ignoring the conversations, even though I know I should be paying attention, because I'm technically part of those, right? But my brain is just ignoring them. Just one of those autonomous habits that my brain does without me thinking. It just filters that social stuff out by default, which is not helpful. And yeah, it is a lot harder to ignore someone, consciously or unconsciously, if they're right there in front of you, for sure.
Patch notes.
Patch notes?
Yes.
Fixed
This issue where allies
where allies being resurrected mid-air were falling earlier and faster than huh? That's weird.
Oh, maybe that's why I disconnected from the game.
Possibly, but I didn't.
I mean, it showed me a thing saying voice is disabled.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think if you're on the spectrum, social situations will never feel 100% comfortable. Even with people you know very well. Just one of those things, if you're on the spectrum, you have to accept and get used to. I think the more you embrace the fact that nothing will feel totally comfortable, there'll always be that anxiety there. You just have to try and push through it, really, because nothing is ever as bad as you think it is. When it comes to social stuff.
Everyone is counting on me.
Check this out.
Wait for me. We need to move the payload.
I'm not getting anywhere yet. No, I got rid of the beard a few days before I came out. It was one of those things that I needed to do to make sure I was doing the right thing, and yeah, it just gave me a lot of validation doing that. So the funny thing is, Mum didn't even notice I did it until a few days later when I actually came out and mentioned it. She only realised when I mentioned it. Which is rather embarrassing, but it's fine. It's fine, Harrison. You can talk as much or as little as you want. No pressure at all, okay? It's really up to you. If you want to make more of an effort, then go for it. But don't feel under any obligation to do so. If you try and fail, that's fine. At least you tried. Yeah, I understand, Harrison. And yeah, if you want to be more socially successful, you have to be more socially extroverted, shall we say. You have to get yourself out there more. And it can be quite healthy to push yourself outside your comfort zone, because it's possible you'll find that your capabilities are a lot larger than you thought they were. So definitely worth trying. You got a potential job offer. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Doing what? It was validating to cut the beard off, yeah. Software dev, nice. Yeah, there's a lot of money in software dev if you get good. My friend Alan is a good example of that. He keeps getting job offers for nearly 100k a year. So yeah. 120. Nice.
I remember an eventful weekend.
Yeah.
Look after yourselves out there. I'll get us home safe.
Over the past week, Talon activity.
I have my eye on you.
Sometimes I wish I'd gone down the same path as Alan, but in the end, that path was his and not mine. I shouldn't worry about what happened in the past, since I can't do anything about it. It's not healthy. And this is still off center. Lovely. Look at it. It's not centered at all. Didn't you know that one, Jake? That one's a pretty obvious one. Oops.
Everyone is counting on me.
It's fun pointing those things out. Look at it. Just not centered at all. It's not perspective or anything. It's just not centered. Have you seen the subreddit mildly infuriating, Jake? Because that's the kind of thing that's on there. Just really annoying stuff that shouldn't be really annoying, you know, that is. Just, you know, things like kerning being very slightly off. And if you don't know what kerning is the spacing between letters, right? And sometimes they get it a bit wrong and words look slightly off and you're not sure why until you measure the kerning and then you're like, right, they messed that up pretty bad. Kerning with a K. K-E-R-N-I-N-G. Not interesting, yeah. Basically a subreddit full of poop posts, shall we say. Complete and utter poop posts. Like I had a can of Coke, but I drank it, and it's just a picture of their empty hand. Yeah. And there's entire subreddits dedicated to posting the exact same post over and over and over and over again for years. Whole poop post subreddits where the entire subreddit is the poop post.
I have to get back in the fight. Heroes never die.
Reddit is a glorious place.
Hello.
Enemy in my sight.
Just had an idea for a poop post subreddit. Just call it r/countdown for no reason, and it's just posts with numbers going all the way down to 0 and then just carrying on and going into the negatives just forever. No. Literal poop post Reddit. It's just a post covered in poop. It's just the same picture over and over. Yeah.
This fight is not over yet. Let's do one more. And then we'll call it for the day. Worth fighting for.
Right.
Location in danger. Beware of others.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I'm never going to catch up on all my shows.
Yeah, I mean, if May's been on ice, literally, for what was it, 9 years? That is a lot of catching up to do. Although there are certain advantages for being in that kind of situation. You can skip all the filler and all the garbage. So you can do it a lot quicker than people who actually live through that stuff.
Everyone is counting on me.
Reinhardt at your service.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Nice. There goes my ult.
My ultimate is charging.
That could have gone better.
Yeah, at some point, Vinny. At some point. Your random people what? Fahab?
Not over yet.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Wrecking ball.
Is that like a furry community? Does that be good?
Amazing.
Where is everyone?
Amazing.
Mandatory human hiring quotas.
Record your lobby for an hour and you'll have about at least 5 felonies. I don't know, depends where you are in there. There are strange people everywhere on the internet, but there are some areas of the internet that have more weirdos than others. Nothing wrong with the weirdos specifically, but there are some that are a bit too weird and a bit socially questionable, shall we say. But yeah. As long as you know what you're doing, I suppose, and where you're going, and which areas to avoid, it's fine. Just like real life. You're a generic e-boy.
That could have gone better.
And what does that mean to you?
My ultimate
Wrecking ball.
Yeah, you don't need a VR headset to play VR chat. It's just better if you do.
Amazing! Move back.
I think the state of VR has evolved a lot since the main stuff came out several years ago. It's still got a long way to go, but I feel like it's come a long way already. Yeah, ideally you'd want to, because it's just better to do it like that. You need someone to show you the way.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Everyone is counting on me.
Yeah, might be a good idea. Get yourself some new tech. Yeah.
Play of the game.
No one can hide from my sight.
All right. Yeah, VR has a lot of hardware in it to help it work. It's not just lenses and screens. Anyway, thanks for joining today.
I note that Francis has sent you another email.
Yeah, I've seen it, don't worry.
And without thinking,
Look at doing that tomorrow.
Without thinking, I forwarded it to you, and then I noticed I was just CC'd into it. Whoops.
Oh well, got
now.
two now.
But yeah, remove Basil altogether because his tail's chopped off.
Is that what she meant?
I think so, and
I'm
just
not
one
sure.
cat on the back.
We'll see.
I.e. Kerry. I could always try and do another thing.
Yeah. Thanks for joining. Anyway, I'll be stopping now. And I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do some more then. Yeah, so next week, starting Tuesday, I'll be starting at 4 and ending at 8, because my sleep schedule will need to change as well. So everything gets pushed back a bit. But yeah, I'll get paid more money, so that'd be good. Be able to start paying my mum back for all the money she paid for all my stuff early on. All my gender doctor stuff and voice training and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to pay her back for all that as soon as I can. So that's not something I need to worry about. Yeah, if you can, Jake, don't strain yourself. Sleep is important. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Jake, for the resub. Much appreciated. I'll just host Honeydew again. I need to find more people to raid after my streams, really. But it's fine for now. Hey Tyler, bye Tyler. See you next time.